Coordinate Geometry 2014. This is question 5. We're given this diagram and we're told the area of this triangle is 125 over 3 and we're asked to find the point R. So if we call the base x, we can say half the base by the height. The height is 10. This value here is equal to 125 over 3. So if I multiply by 2, I get 10x is equal to 250 over 3. And dividing by 10, I get x is equal to 250 over 3 times 10. So x is 25 over 3. So the point R has to be minus 25 over 3, 0. In part B, we're asked to show that the point E minus 5, 4 is on RS. You can get the slope of this line. 10 is the rise and 25 over 3 is the run. So we can see that it's a positive slope, so we don't need to use the equation for slope. The rise is 10 and the run is 25 over 3. So that's equal to 10 times 3 over 25, 30 over 25, which is 6 over 5. We have the point on the line S or R. S looks easier to use, 0, 10. So subbing this into y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We're going to get y minus 10 equals 6 over 5 times x minus 0. Put the minus 0 in if you want. So 5y minus 50 is equal to 6x. Subbing e in, e is minus 5, 4. We're going to get 5 by 4 minus 50 equals 6 by minus 5. 20 minus 50 equals minus 30. So you can see here we're going to get minus 30 equals minus 30. Therefore, E is on RS. Part C of this question, you're told the second line, y is equal to mx plus c, where m and c are positive constants, so has a positive slope, passes through the point E, and again makes a triangle of area 125 over 3 with the axes. Find the value of m and the value of c. Okay, it passes through E and has a positive slope, so it has to be going up this way, something similar to this. So it's going to cut the axis here, and it is going to cut the axis somewhere approximately here. So if we get where it cuts the axis, that will give us one equation. So when x is 0, what's y? And when y is 0, what's x? So when x is 0, you can see y is equal to c. And when y is 0, mx plus c is equal to 0. So what's x? Mx equals minus c, so x is equal to minus c over m. So that's the distance on the x-axis. So if we use half the base is c over m. We don't need the minus part for the area. By the height, which is c, is going to give me 125 over 3. Half the base by the height again. So we're going to get c squared over 2m is equal to 125 over 3. So 3c squared is equal to 125 by 2m. 3c squared is equal to 250m. So you can see here we've two unknowns, so we need another equation. So the other piece of information is that the line passes through E. E was minus 5, 4. So we can sub this into the equation. Y is equal to mx plus c. Let's see what we get. We're going to get 4, y is 4, x is minus 5. So c is going to be 4 plus 5m, or 5m plus 4. So we can sub that in up here. 3 times 5m plus 4 to be squared is equal to 250m. You could also say what m was and sub that in for this m. Either one is fine. So we're going to get 3 times 25m squared plus 20m twice plus 16. And if we bring the 250m across and let it equal 0, you can see here that we're going to have a quadratic. 75m squared plus 120m plus 48 minus 250m equals 0. So we're going to have 75m squared minus 130m plus 48 is equal to 0. This must factorize. I'll start with one of the ones in the middle, 15m. It doesn't look like it's 75m by m. 25m by 3m could work. But I think this is the one that works. 15m by 5m, because when we have a minus here and a plus here, they're both going to be minuses. 6 8s are 48. 6 15s are 90. And 8 5s are 40. 90 and 40 is 130, so they're both minuses. So m is equal to 8 over 15, or 6 over 5. Now 6 over 5 is the other slope that we got. Isn't that the slope we got up above? We got 6 over 5, so that's the other line that E is on. That will form the same area. So m has to be 8 over 15. So C is equal to 5 times 8 over 15 plus 4. C is equal to 40 over 15 plus, well, I'll put them both over 15, 60 over 15. So C is 100 over 15, which is equal to, both divided by 5, 20 over 3. So these are my values for M and my values for C.